Hey everyone, welcome back to Stocky Talkie. All right, I'm going to do a quick dive in on Tesla and then talk about some of the other tech out there. What's up with the NASDAQ? Where do I see the market going? So first of all, if you see today, Tesla, we started off low, 881. Then we were actually trading positive for a good chunk of the day. And around, 2:30, we went to the downside. And now if we go back to after hours, we are back around that 906 level. And again, the other day I said this kind of between 920 and 900 area is the golden pocket range. And I'll show you what I mean later. You can see, yeah, after hours, we are up 1544. And if you go to the 5-day, we are making higher lows, right? So that is a nice thing to see. The month we're down, obviously. But if you look at the S&P 500, look at this bright red. But, oh, baby, did Amazon ever come in for the boys? Am I right? Look at this. Earnings per share. They crushed it. I think the analysts were expecting. I don't know why it's not saying what they were expecting, but what I saw from... So, yeah, I couldn't find... Sorry, I was just looking around for because they have here the EPS doing 27.75. Now, I took a screenshot of what Yahoo Finance had expected, or the analysts, sorry. They were expecting 358. So, I mean, they absolutely killed that number. They, revenue, they missed just barely. But from what I'm hearing, they're raising their rates on Amazon Prime. So that's great for the tech and the growth sector right there. So then we also had Activision Blizzard come in. They missed big on EPS and they missed on revenue, but that's not really affecting the stock right now. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. And then also FB, obviously yesterday just took a kick to the nads, and it was down like what? What was FB down today? Where is it on here? Yeah, FB was down 26.39% today. It just got absolutely pounded. But yeah, right now Amazon is up 17.5%, 3,253 right now. So congrats to all those Amazon longs out there. But obviously, good news for Tesla as well. Whenever one of the big boys up here has a nice earnings, great for the market. So that's nice to see. Now, if we dive into Tesla's chart here, you can see red day today, but I'm not too worried. I have the 4-hour open right now, and you can see a pattern here. We got an inverted head and shoulders. Now, usually this is a bullish pattern, right? As you can see here, we had a normal head and shoulders, and what happened? We came down, right? So now we have the opposite, inverted head and shoulders. So could I see it? And I think this has an 80% chance of upside, right? So, and usually the upside is from the neckline to the bottom. So if we just quickly measure this out from here to here, and we take that, oh, what the heck? Sorry. We take that. So we could possibly see it go above 1,000 within the month, right? If the market turns around, but that is a good sign. Inverted head and shoulders, that is on the 4-hour. We do kind of have this pattern going down. I like to delete those. I like to look at big picture more. I do like the thought of still buying under 1,000 here now, or under 1,000. If you can get it under 900, amazing. I have a pretty big position. I think I have like 351 shares now. So if I can add to it, I look at all these companies out here, Microsoft, Google, Nvidia, Netflix, all these, Apple, and I go, which one of these has the most upside that is still proven, right? So Chicken Genius Singapore did a video basically about how usually when you buy a company that has the potential to 10x again, it's a huge risk, right? But Tesla has already proven themselves capable of 10xing on just automaking right now. So when they get into the whole robotics game and the FSD, they already have a great base and they've shown their ability to be profitable. So if you can buy in now, this isn't financial advice, but I am very excited about Tesla's future. And all these patterns, all these head and shoulders, this is all short-term stuff, right? But to look at the chart a little bit more in depth, if you want to say, sorry, I've got so much stuff drawn on here, right? So you get rid of this inverted head and shoulder. It's harder to see it when you look at it like this, right? But on the 4 hour, it shows it nicely. But again, what I like is look at the last time we kind of danced around this golden pocket, right? So the golden pocket is basically you draw out a fib retracement from the low to the high, right? So the golden pocket is a huge spot where stocks tend to bounce off nicely and have an upward move. You can see here, big upward move after it bounces off. So we have a real possibility here of possibly breaking through this 20-day MA and possibly going up to like this 1100 range. Over 1,000, I would say, is possible over the next week or two. Now, I'm not in the business of, like Greg Manarino says, picking tops and bottoms and stuff. I'm in the long game stock position, right? So I like picking winners over the long run. And you can see, look at Tesla. It's a long-term winner. But there is something I used to do, and that is point out anytime we're under that 20-day MA for a good chunk of time, look, nice pop up. Well, even here, this is a little, we came down, then we went under, and then we popped up. Came under, stayed under, off and on for a while, then a huge run up. So right now, we've been under for a good chunk of time. We had a little breakout, but I do think we are gearing up for another breakout above that 20-day MA. And one of the signs that kind of tells me that is like looking at that RSI, being in that oversold section is a good sign. We didn't get all the way down to a 30, but we got close. And the last time we were that close is back here. And again, I said this last video, that's when we started gaining our legs and really like getting like finding that low and just building up nice momentum to find like that base, right? So even if we slowly climb, by August, we'll be at like 1100. But I don't think Tesla's going to do that. I just think there's too much growth this quarter, this year. Austin's opening, like in my opinion, 1600 still is my price target for Tesla, and I'm staying true to that. I just think that's where it's going to be. And then we go over to the NASDAQ here again. You can see we are forming higher lows, right? So that is a good sign. We're trying to break above that 20-day MA, and that to me is a very positive sign. Now the RSI is pointing down, but I mean, everything doesn't just bounce back in 3 days, So even though these are V-shaped recoveries here, which I pointed out last video, there is still volatility within those recoveries. So the fact that Amazon had huge earnings, the fact that Tesla had great earnings and it kind of was oversold, it almost got oversold. To me, it's like this is a good sign. We're heading in the right direction. We're getting our legs here, and I'm excited, guys. I'm ready to make some fat stacks. So I took a bit of a hit. I was up almost 22% on my TECL. I should actually put in here times 3 tech, which basically means that like it follows the tech market, or tech, and it triple leverages that. So if it drops $1, this drops 3. If it goes up $1, this goes up 3. Just so people can understand what that stock specifically is. And then Tesla, I was up like 8.9% like a day or two ago. Down, I'm only at 4.2 now. But if Tesla drops below 850 again, I'll gladly pull the trigger and buy more. So that's another thing, right, guys? Like these big companies, these big whales, they know when Tesla drops below a certain point, like it's almost like they have it programmed into these computers to just bang, pull the trigger, right? So that's one thing, another good thing we have going on our side. But yeah, I do have cash on the side. If this sell-off continues more in the market, I will gladly buy more. Probably more of that TECL one, because when it recovers fast and hard. So, hey guys, we're out here making fat stacks. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. What kind of stocks are you interested in buying? Like, should I buy more Tesla? Should I get into maybe NVIDIA, Microsoft? So yeah, leave a comment, let me know, and thanks for watching.